Hi everyone, it's Rax. People who are watching my stream cannot believe how good of items I get to drop all the time, and they keep asking what I'm doing, and I always say it's because of prophecies in the Circle of Fortune. They say, you gotta explain it to me, show me how to do it, so let me give you a guide. Give you an example, I'm looking for the daggers for my build, and I found all of this within 1 hour. Found these two 3LP gel core knives, and then we slammed them with some affixes. And then later, I found these. Then later, I found these 4LP. So I found 3LPs, 4LPs, and I can't even tell you how many 2LPs I found. I'm going to show you how to juice the prophecies so you can do exactly the same thing. So let's go over what I explained last time with prophecies. What I told you last time, and this is still a good strategy, and it's very good for starting if you don't have a lot of favor, is you go to these lenses, the greater lenses, and you buy a few of them that block things that you don't want. So, for example, if you never want to do the arena, this is a good lens to buy because you put it in the telescope, and then it's going to block anything from arena. You probably love doing monoliths, so we wouldn't buy this. Maybe you're okay with doing dungeons, but you might buy the campaign events or the high corruption if you're not very strong. You'd put them into your telescope, and then as you go through the prophecies, it's going to give you a bunch of stuff that you would actually get in monoliths and dungeons, which is stuff you would actually run, and you get more rewards. But here's a different way to think about it and a way to really, really juice up the end game. I go for these lenses at the bottom. 80% more cost of all prophecies, but it offers twice as many uses. So essentially just doubles your items. So I buy that. And then this one, 90% more cost of all prophecies, but they offer double the rewards. So what I'm doing is I'm jacking up the cost to get way more rewards. And this is what are causing the daggers to just explode all over my screen. So I buy this one. And then you target farm whatever you're looking for. So if I'm trying to get these daggers, you go over here to your regional lenses, type dagger, and you would buy this. And these would be your 3 lenses. When you do this, like maybe the maximum cost of a prophecy without these lenses for daggers might be like 5,000 favor. When you put all these in there, it's going to be like 13,000, but the rewards are going to be insane. So we put all 3 in there. So there is a downside to this. Obviously, the cost is way higher. And it's not going to block things that you don't want to do. So it does require more reading. I think this is more of like an end game strategy. But let's take my current situation. What I need are exalted daggers now. I don't need unique daggers because I've got the unique daggers for days here to slam. I need the exalted daggers with the T7 crit multi to slam into it. So the idea here is you're going to spend a lot of favor re-rolling, but we're going to be looking for that purple dagger icon. And another question I get all the time, how do you see the icons all the time? It's down here. Double check these options. Let's re-roll here and see what we get. Okay, I can already tell all this is garbage. None of those have the dagger icon, so 320 favor down the drain. We're going to re-roll it. Okay, we're getting very unlucky. None of this is good. Gonna have to re-roll one more time. Okay, now there's 2 things here that would be very good. We have a unique dagger over here, and we have an exalted dagger down here. Let's see what we have. So this is Death of the Frost Lich boss. You can do it 6 times, and every time you kill him, you get 4 daggers. That's 24 unique daggers. 24 for 13,000 favor. 13,000 favor is a lot to spend, but you get 24 daggers. This is why the daggers are exploding all over my screen, and this is why I'm able to find these super endgame items. So this would be a fantastic prophecy to buy, but I already have the uniques. So I'm much more interested to see what this Exalt says. Death of a rare enemy in any dungeon. I can do it twice for 4 each, and it's a lot cheaper. It's only 2.7, so I'm going to get 8 Exalted Daggers. I'm sure I'll run a dungeon at some time, so that's pretty good. Let's go with that. Okay, here's 2 things that I need here. Let's check them out. Death of an Exiled Mage will pay me 14 daggers, and there's 2 uses. That's 28 Exalted Daggers. That one's beautiful. Death of a rare enemy in a T4 dungeon, and I have to kill 6 of them to get the same reward. Same cost, same reward, but this one is a million times easier to do. So I'm going to pick this one. Simple. Okay, the unique daggers, let's check it out. Kill a shade of Oreos. You get 4 daggers twice for only 4,500. That's a godly deal. You'd probably buy that one. And you get the idea, right? It's magnifying the cost tremendously to magnify the rewards tremendously. And if you get one that says like, oh, let's just pretend this was a unique dagger, and let's say, oh, it requires you killing the dragon at 300 corruption. And you say, I'm not that strong, just re-roll over it. It's okay. Sometimes I get the thing that I want. This is a perfect example. Sometimes I get the thing that I want. I want these Exalted Daggers, but I got to kill the goat horseman, the moose thing, at 320 corruption. I'm not that strong, so you just re-roll over it. Don't feel like you have to buy it. The 300 re-roll is not a huge penalty. 280 corruption, forget it. T4 Temporal Sanctum, I'll actually probably do that because I might need to slam some really godly items, so maybe I'll do that. Not the best prophecy, but I'll take it. And that's the basic idea. This is how you really, really juice everything up to get the best things. Soulfire Bastion T2 is easy to do, but I don't want to go do that. Any rare enemy in the T4 dungeon, this is going to synergize when I do the T4 dungeon for Jorah, and it's going to give me 28 Exalted Daggers. So let's go with this one. I'm out of favor. You check your prophecies, and then you mouse over them, and you go do them. And this is what is going to explode the daggers everywhere and let you get these 4 LP Gel Cores knives that sell for like, I don't know, 1 billion gold on the Merchant's Guild. This is the power of COF, and this is how to really juice in the endgame. I hope this helps you. I'm going to make a ton of more Last Epoch guides, and PoE is starting soon, and we got to help the Diablo 4 Season 4 PTR. Got to help them test as well. Thank you.